Depression catapulted me into a spiritual awakening, or awakening of the mind. And when that happened, it was like the awakening of perception and the collaboration with the awakening of the mind birthed a light bulb moment. And how that looked in my life was, I started to feel the nudge of uprooting my seed, myself, and moving to another state. It was almost like taking a seed out of a garden that was full of weeds and putting it in a garden that was just pure, good soil. And that could be scary at times because you have to let go of things that no longer serve you, like maybe friends, maybe family, maybe a job. And then you have to really trust in yourself, trust in that God essence that exists in all of us, right? And upon that, I started to feel the connection with all things. It was almost like if I was thinking about going on a trip, I could go sit in a restaurant and then I would overhear a conversation that some individuals were having that was talking about a trip. Or I would get a call from someone based on me talking about or thinking about starting to travel and experience more of the world. Somebody would call me and say something about a cruise or something about going to another country. And then I started to recognize the synchronicities in everything, whether it was repeating numbers or me thinking about something and then hearing it over the radio or over the television. I started to wire back in with the omnipresence, the all that exists. I started to become part of the one mind once more. And it started to become beautiful. It was almost like I was in a movie, yet watching the movie at the same time. And when these things started to happen, the depression disappeared and the flow began. It was like, yes, people that I once knew started to not recognize me no more because they still held on to a mind that was programmed to remember what was taught, other than being a messenger or an angel or a package delivered to a certain person in every moment. See, every moment is a divine encounter when you come into the presence of another being. And when you start to see or perceive that you are everything, and that silent voice that you start to tap into or hear that is you is also God, it starts to give you a sign of release. It gives you a feeling of walking on a tightrope and not even worrying about falling, because you know that you are already caught. You're already held in the hands of the Most High, right? It's a beautiful sympathy, or it's a beautiful essence or presence that appears in your field of presence, like a feeling, you know. So if you're going through depression right now, that's just a catalyst to you, or that's forcing you to go deeper when it comes down to knowing yourself. Know what is hindering you and then let go of it. Because when we choose to go the right way, meaning to follow our hearts, we automatically start or stop going the wrong way. And then it's like that black and white TV screen or perception that you have between duality starts to turn into color. it starts to all merge together as one. So you go from duality to oneness. You get like this lake. You start to notice that the fish in the lake don't know they're in water. They don't know that whatever goes in the water affects it all. So when you start to look at the water, it's like spirit being in this world, and we are all connected through spirit, like the fishes are connected through the water. And when you start to really embody that mindset, it's like you are a character in a movie, watching it unfold as you perceive through it. So that's the message, family. I hope that this message that's coming through me helps somebody somewhere today. Let go and let God, and know that anything that you think you want, the divine has something much greater for you. Anything that's for you won't be forced, and it won't be like you gotta struggle to have it, but you will just be it, and everything will just be. That's what it means when you say, I am that I am. But y'all know me, I never go with the flow. I'm here to create the flow, and so are you. So hopefully this message helped you today on your journey. But until the next message, family, one love.